Okay, so what was I going to do? Now let's see if we can make us. I don't think we can do any. This change. Nope. Thought we talked to you already. Multiple. Oh, I think we have two mining things out there, don't we? I think that's what we have there. Anyway, shipyard. So the crew quarters. That is that. So titanium and platinum. I think we determined if we put something here, it heats up, right? It's heating up. Could put it up here. There's our scanner, bulkhead, our survey lander. Oh, I wonder if we can put that in there. Put it more in the middle, just to be different. It's not affecting anything, so we'll leave that there. So we could actually put another engine back here if we had the pieces for it. Do. So an 11th engine. The problem here is venting. Big deal, right? We could take this off. Oh, lasers are there. Actually, bulkheads. We need a lot more aluminum still. So I was thinking if like bulkhead is just aluminum titanium. So I was thinking of putting one of these like right here and there, and put an vent here maybe. Yeah, reinforced vent. That's not going to work because it'll be blocked off right there, so that's not going to work at all. Some more crew quarters. We can do this. Okay. So crew quarters allow us to repair faster in combat, right? Allows our ship to carry 25 additional support crew for faster repairs. There we go. So the more we have of these, the better. It gives us 5, was it 125? There's our scanner. Looks like it's heating up here. Yes, that won't work. Because the heat doesn't have a way to escape. So it's a centerpiece for nothing in it. Let's see. Trying to squeeze some more crew in here. Oh, we are too big. It's not good. Wow. This feels very small for a dreadnought. Am I missing something in research or something? Deflectors, we have all that stuff. Yeah, it seems awfully small. In my concept of a dreadnought, it seems like a small ship, but we have one whole hex to use. That should be multiplied by 11. Well, it doesn't have to be 11, but nice if it was, but it doesn't have to be. Do this. Seems wrong. Just seems wrong. Big hole in the middle still. That's all our stuff. So if we change anything, we have to do a nice little redesign. Really. Anyway, that gives us what? 175 crew for repairs. It's not a bad thing, I guess. Yeah, well, stuff to do. Trick is all guns and engines, no bulkheads or armor. If you have the parts to do it, I don't see a problem with that. But why do you need all the engines? If you have all the guns, you don't need engines. Now what am I supposed to do? Missions. So we should now be able to research the Starlance equation in Seleno's lab. Starlance equation. What's equation? What is that? Ah, there we go. Oh, look, I got 10 points. So, solve the equation that Captain Dolson's team had uncovered. Donuts while shooting the bad guys. Donuts. What did this do for me? Dr. Rama. Captain Dolson alerted me about the developments regarding the so-called Starlands. I have obviously not had time to examine the results of the most recent research, but at a glance they are promising. Your team observed that the structure has some similarities to our wormhole stabilizers. It is Commander Yu's hope that activating it will reopen the connection back to our own universe. But looking at the equations for the artifact in new light, they seem odd. It may simply be our limited understanding of remnant technology, but I would urge caution. Veronic's vengeance has exceeded my expectations. It would be a shame to lose it. Was exceeding your expectations that high of a bar? More of an H bar. But you and your crew have made unusual contributions to our understanding of this universe. I think that might have been a compliment from her. We should now be able to interact with the Starlands, whatever it is. Dr. Romana seems concerned, which is a bit disconcerting. Tracked on map. Okay then, so we get to revisit the Starlands, which is up there. There already? Soon. Oh, bad guys back there. Oh, shit. There's bad guys to kill back there. Go, I'm supposed to go in this way. Okay, that's actually a star in there. Don't get too close. This gargantuan megastructure envelops a dwarf star with a mass slightly higher than Jupiter's. There are no visible access points. Activate the lance. There's a sudden surge of energy detected. Okay. I'm detecting a significant change in the star's neutrino flux, as well as a drop across the EM specter. What are we going to kill? We just killed something. I don't know what we just did, but the sensors show the burst released 7.1 yada joules, and stellar fusion has dropped by 70%. We just killed a star somewhere. No, it didn't say the star was slightly larger than Jupiter. It said its mass was larger than Jupiter's. Mass is not size. Mass is even a bigger problem? Why? You need 13 Jupiter masses for a brown dwarf. But this is not the same thing. this is, you know, a made up story, so I wouldn't criticize it too much. Starlights did something, but what? What did it do? Now there is something down here. There's an artifact down here, but we're supposed to go back and report that we found nothing. Having a heart attack? Well, but here's something you weren't paying attention to, though. Something shooting us. Hold on a sec. Gotta kill stuff. This guy on my side? Who is this one? He's on my... Oh, that's right. This is the bounty hunter guy. Oops. Am I just playing the new Dragon Age game? Not at the moment, no. Do I need to aim my guns? Not these that I'm using, no. I can aim them. I can aim them this way, but we also have an auto fire that goes after hostile stuff, like missiles and other ships. Okay, so what I was about to say about the whole brown star thing is, if we paid attention to the text, is that brown star that we were just at, it's when we fired the gun, its mass was depleted. I don't know if we noticed that or not. So that's why that brown star might not, even though say its mass is still, bigger than Jupiter's, and say, it's not that big of a deal, that's because every time that thing is fired, its mass is depleted. So even though it's technically still a brown star, as far as the game is concerned, the reason it has a reduced mass is because it's being used to fire that gun, or whatever that's supposed to be. At least that's my take on it. It's excellent to see you. I want to trade. Fighter power cells. Oh, we need more yttrium. What is he buying? Our sell price. So, he'll buy platinum. At a better price. That, not this stuff, not paying good prices, but that's what we need though for that fighter power cell that we can use to, research fighter stuff that we probably don't need. But we'll know until we get there. Okay, so where was I going? I was going. Bad guys are back. So these are the punks of the universe. Always have been, always will be. Curious to see what... We'll see if or those scientist people are going to be able to tell us anything. get cargo? What did we pick up? Oh, the powder cell, so we need to analyze this thing. Provides a limited high-density power supply, ideal for small autonomous attack craft. That's it. We can now research fighters under drone fighter drone construction. Boo. Drones consume aluminum, but can attack enemies while we keep at a safer distance. That's disappointing. Fighter drones, 200. Drone hangar. Fighters cost 1 unit of aluminum for a squadron of 5. Tells you everything you need to know. Made out of aluminum. The game you played a couple years ago. Star Valor, I think that was the name. It's fairly different from... Yeah, it's pretty different from Star Valor. I gotta revisit Star Valor one of these days too. There's been some stuff done since the last I played it. But it's different. Because you didn't actually build your ships there physically. You put in pieces and parts to them and stuff. And it was more... it's more collection-based. I guess one is too, but they're different. Star Valor is... same my general idea, 2D combat. And they also had multiple ships you could, have your little mini fleets and that kind of thing. And you had crew. You have crew here too. But it's different. Yeah, he's been working. I'm on their Discord and I pay attention to stuff that's being done. I just haven't fired it up in a while. So what am I supposed to be doing? This did something, but what? So, crap. Probably supposed to find out. 200 iridium for that one. Buried floor. We can now conduct research necessary to modify the blight in the lab. I gotta do research there. Common vegetables. We encountered a race of floating creatures in the atmosphere of a gas giant. About which log is required. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to learn that stuff. That requires remembering things, though. Warriors have disappeared. They want us to investigate. I have done that. In guild space, according to that, this should force them to act. But it didn't, did it? Guild space is... over here somewhere. It's up here. Let's see why this is incomplete. Go check that out. Painted on the wall translate as a warning. The tomb of Okjuk. Turn back weaklings, fools, and cowards. Only death and shame await within. Beyond the corridor slopes south and... oh, this. I need graph paper for this. That is a much bigger maze than you would think it would be. But it's... yeah. I need graph paper. Maybe a slide rule? Maybe not a slide rule, but definitely graph paper. It's not a small little maze. It's hard to pulp the giraffes for the paper. Not that kind of graph paper, Skybird. Giraffe paper. Graph paper. I let the Google do the work. I could, but I don't feel like doing that. Go exploring out here. This way. Investigation incomplete. Let's go see what this one is. Oh, it's a longer flight than I thought it was going to be. Colossal does not indicate smallness, no. What does it indicate then? It's Wickamug, so little thing you have to remember stories about him in order to get through that. Oh, this is the Ring World, right? Hey, you're new. Flat cannons. Pesky station. Okay, go team, go. This is another early empire. I'm sorry. This facility is responsible for augmenting the genetics of specific individuals to make them better suited for their roles in various ways. Extended lifespans, increased pain resistance, and so forth. This is another early empire genetics lab equipped with another sequence transcriber. Combined with the previous data, it is possible to translate the annotations and construct a partial picture of the activities. That's it? Gain experience. Skimming a few hundred kilometers below the upper cloud layer, sensors detect the source of the anomaly reading. A pocket of rare ethering gas has been pushed up from the volatile depths. Yay. Still don't know what I need that for anymore. Into those. down this way, just for fun. 70 research is not nothing. Well, it's not that a whole lot either. I was hoping for something a little bit more useful. Like more people to shoot. Or things to shoot. I shouldn't say people, I should say things. Need more lasers. Actually, need a lot more aluminum. Was really good. There you go. Now my reading is centered on the control tower of a small spaceport that has seen better days. It looks like the inhabitants have mostly abandoned space commerce and rely on old-fashioned agriculture. After the team makes contact, Buchholz inquires about the tower. A local magistrate explains that it is the finishing point for a challenge that members of the governing council must complete or compete in to prove their dedication. After some back and forth, the magistrate promises that if any member of the survey team can complete the ordeal, they would be allowed to examine the tower's contents. The magistrate seems entertained by the idea of the team trying, and if serious, they can present themselves to the current council at sundown. Oh, I sort of remember this. Ordeal, you say? In the council chambers, the Hurricane observes that the members have a distinctly different phenotype from most other inhabitants. They are all at least 3 meters tall, approximately 250 kilos, covered in natural armor, and eyes all around their head. The council agrees that a team member legally may try to complete the ordeal, but that it would certainly be a futile attempt. The trial requires navigating the nearby forest, which is infested with dangerous flora and fauna. Demands martial prowess, keen observation, and expert knowledge of life-saving skills. Furthermore, it must be done naked and without any assistance. The council is willing to relax the last provision to allow a life monitor to permit evacuation. So have the team return to the ship. No, I don't think we did this last week. So the trial requires navigating the sense by festival. So it needs observation, martial prowess. I'm guessing that's tactical stuff, and knowledge and stuff. So Ring is our tactical person. Hurricane is the observation, or is that the spirit orb? Crap, I forget who. So I don't think it really matters, but. Hurricane, in you go. Read on me, please. Oh, here in chat. I don't think that was last week. Ring is our doctor, I think. Right? Ring is the biomed. Spiridor, I think, is observation. I don't remember. Anyway, let's try Spiridor this time. Begin the art deal. Minus 35. Ring. Minus 35. Hurricane. Minus 35. It'll be fine. Oh, I've done this before. Okay, with the team secretly, while the team secretly hoped this was going to be a underdog unexpectedly triumphs moment, within a few hours of departure, the emergency vitals monitor signals distress. The survey lander swoops in to rescue Hurricane from the jaws of a terrifying carnivorous plant. But the trial, while painful and embarrassing, did reveal some useful information. Hurricane. It seemed impossible, but I think it can be done. The real challenge is that it requires proficiency in tactics, biomed, and observation. Well, I knew that. But we're still under level 4. That minus 35 is somewhat painful. Oh, look, somebody to kill up there. Rogadars. Thank you for the stuff. Plus, you have to be smart enough to know, avoid those nasty plants. Just bring out some weed away. Might get a little cancer from it, but you'll be fine. Okay, so that one, we just don't have the skills to do that right now. So where should we go? See, less clouds in this direction. We'll go this direction. If someone with a few points in all 3, somewhere out there is a lab that lets you respect the crew. Yeah, but I don't have... Oh. Yeah, we could do that. But even then, we'd have to, like... Each person only has a certain amount anyway, right? And it doesn't matter. There's even if they're in their specialty, it's still a minus 35. So they're just not high enough level to do that. Although if you take all the have to do that. Cheese your way through by respecking everybody down to 0, and the one person gets a bunch of stuff. Sorry, Skippy came in here as I was talking. Anyway. Now I forget what I was talking about. Respecting the crew. Yeah, it's... So you'd have to get... Oh, there's Hurricane being hurt. But, so you have to respect everybody. Then you have to remember where everybody was. That's not fun. Chances go up way more with more than one specialty. I'll worry about it later. I don't feel like doing it. It's too much work. Need more engines. Need bigger engines. But we don't get bigger engines for a long time, apparently. No stars out here. Why? Now this is going to be a set of gas clouds that are going to slow us down, maybe. Raising the edge enough so it won't factor in, but we'll see. Anyway, where are all the stars out here? It's a red star I haven't visited yet. How did I not visit it? Stupid void effect. It's this cloud, isn't it? Fenster. Or find something interesting. Just one of the two. Each here will go up there and grab that gate. I have a feeling there's nothing down here, but have a look. Hey, Cactor, welcome back. Happy Monday. Almost Tuesday for you. So two of your tabletop hobby friends played BattleTech on Saturday. It was interesting. A little different than your Warhammer stuff, isn't it? I haven't played tabletop BattleTech in like, oh, I don't know, 40 years. Any more hexagons? It can be. Depends. Yeah, it depends on the map. The rules have changed since last I played, if I remember right. Or at least there's a different version of the game. Quicker, more simplified rules, I think. Guess we should probably do this exploring with a smaller, faster ship, right? Or at least more engines. They haven't really changed much since back then. He also is almost as old as you. Wow. Like I said, I haven't played in 40 years, so but I know there's a slightly different version out that came out a year. I don't know how long ago, but I know the rules have changed a little bit. But how they've actually changed, I really don't know. Yeah, it looks like we're going up Star. The newer models look way nicer than the old ones. Well, yeah, because they've been redone. They're based off of. I think the models for the tabletop are now more based off of the models they use in MechWarrior Online. I think. But they're not made out of metal anymore, too, right? So disappointing, no stars out here. Technology used to make the models has come a long ways. Oh, well, yeah. Back in the 80s, most of the models were metal. And they had to be, put into casting and all this other fun stuff. Now they just throw them out of a 3D printer. Much faster, cheaper, better quality, at least as far as the appearance of the models. Some of his mechs he had, one of them had like ultra big two cannons as arms, and apparently it was a super heavy mech which has to take a turn walking before he has enough movement to really run because he's so heavy. That's plastic. Yeah, they're plastic of some type. Okay, so I think. Nothing. All this way for nothing. Watch. Not even any bad guys out here. There we go. I thought it was an interesting to say. It's part of the conversation. P.S. The red hue of this desert is mostly due to ferrous pigments, but a small patch has an unusual sparkle from trace amounts of beryllium. So I'll take that one, I guess. Gone, and what they meant, it was all going to iron wind metals. Is that technically gone? Just a slightly different interpretation of gone is all. $300 worth at 200,001 prices. Well, this trip wasn't really worth it for one beryllium stuff. Gentle gas giants. Let's go see what those guys are. Never got around to painting them. Hey, you still got time. They're not going anywhere. Or do you still have them? Too many other things that need painting. Priorities.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
This has not improved since our last visit.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Just a second. Pile of shame. Let's see what this is. I forget what this is. Miners only able to penetrate the lower mesosphere of the gas giant due to the extreme atmospheric conditions, where they encounter a pod of gaseous squid-like creatures. Equals attempts to make contact on a variety of EM frequencies, as well as with sounds, lights, and flight patterns. Despite the creature's shy interest, there is no success. Oh shit. Well then. I wonder what the issue is there. Sounds like a lot of work there, Tiger. Where should I go next? Mission stuff. Object floating in a dwarf star. We know that. The Starlines did something, but what? We don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to go back there and do another thing. Scan with it? I don't know. Is there, how much research do I have? Available research points 165. I think they need 75. So I think we're going to go do the blight thing. Gotta take a break first. So I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Get back. We'll see what we can do with this blight. You'll see what it is. Anyway, be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the dog video.